Everything seems under control. You're not going fast enough. Hey, how are you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Man, it's more red, right? I mean, that's starting to get very depressing. People are really over this price, not really making much volatility, pretty much going down, down, down with a few days of green in between. I mean, we've seen this all of last month, and now here we are. We're 2 weeks into March, and same thing continuing, right? But hey, good news is, has to end sometime, right? Nothing keeps up forever. We seen yesterday that Lightning is, is on the main net pretty much. I mean, I know I can't use it. I know you can't really use it. I know that we're not getting the free transactions yet, but we're going to. I mean, it's one of those large stepping stones that's going to be doing amazing things for cryptocurrency, boosting up the price of Bitcoin, changing and revolutionizing the world as it moves forward. So just, keep some faith. Hodl your Bitcoin. Stop stressing about it. Get ready for spring. Start enjoying life a bit, right? So we got the market cap coming in at $323 billion. We got $13.2 billion traded in the last 24 hours, and that BTC dominance is coming in at 42.6%. So, I mean, here we are, Bitcoin price, 8,100. Ugh, wish we kind of sold into USD or Tether or something a few days back and we're about to buy back in. No, of course not. Then we'd be stressing right now, right? I'm not stressing. I know how much Bitcoin I own, and I know one Bitcoin's equal to one Bitcoin, and I know that one Bitcoin is going to revolutionize and change the future, and it's going to make my life a lot better over the situation. So, as I see Bitcoin at 8,100, that's only down 1%, I think, hey, why not try to go get some more of it, right? So I got Ethereum coming in at $598. That's down 2.5%. That one's hurting my portfolio a bit. I don't like to see the Ethereum dropping that much. But hey, I mean, what holds true for Bitcoin holds true for a lot of these top tier altcoins. I mean, they do got something behind them. They're here. They're in the top 10 for a reason. So, I mean, Ethereum's going to come back. I mean, there's so much stuff going on with it. It's kind of hard to keep a good man down, right? So, let me see. We got Ripple coming in at 68 cents. That's down 4.2%. That one is definitely hurting some people's portfolio. I don't hold any Ripple, so this one doesn't affect or bother me much at all. Seems right to me, right? Centralized garbage should kind of be down there, but hey, Ripple does have, a lot of big investors and stuff going for it. I'm still yet to super figure it all out, but at the same time, like I said, I don't hold any or bother playing with it. We got Bitcoin Cash at $922, under the $1,000 mark. That's down 1.7%. We got Litecoin holding on to $160. That's down 3.1%. Steam and Steamback dollar, ouch, right? $2 and $2.19. That's down 4.8%, and that's also down 3.4%. Definitely going to be holding on to those funds for a little while. See what happens. See if we can get some kind of rebound going in the market. Kind of like you had seen crypto saying yesterday on a show, when the cryptocurrency makes moves, first Bitcoin goes up, then the second tier, then the third tier, because it's a trickle-down situation. I mean, Bitcoin's king. Bitcoin's pretty much the main trading pair for a lot of cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin's going to see the price volatility and price increases first before you're going to start seeing it in these altcoins. And, I mean, it has to be right around the corner, right? So as we move forward, what kind of news are we looking at here today on Bitcoin and Coffee? I thought we were in spring. Why is it so cold in Florida? Whew. All right, so I told you guys a couple days ago about the 3 South Korean exchanges that got raided and shut down, and they were saying that it was because of bad money practices. Well, now we're looking at some more details from the situation, and we're seeing that they were shut down due to the fact that they were buying Bitcoin with their customers' money. So it was a situation of, like if you had Bitcoin reserved back into cash and you were going back and forth, so they were holding some of your money. They went out and they were buying Bitcoin with your money and just keeping a dollar value there for you. Completely illegal, completely going to screw up the exchange in the end. The South Korean financial service department people said that they kind of knew about this since back in January when they started, cracking down on all of these exchanges and everything. They've been keeping a close eye on them. and they went ahead, they moved in, they shut them down now that they got all the proof and evidence that they needed. So here we are also looking at some news out of the UK. They're going to be launching their own Bitcoin futures over there. This is great. The more countries we can get on board with, you know, futures and then ETFs and all those things, just like gold, just like oil, just like everything else, it brings stability to the market, allows the big players to be able to get in. It's a great on ramp for fiat into the cryptocurrency world for these hedge funds and all of these managers and companies and people with more money than what me and you got in our pocket. So this is good, right? I mean, it's going to be happening. We wanted it here in the United States, so let's get it going in the rest of the world too. Okay, the last one we got going here is that we're looking at this one I find a little funny. I feel bad at the same time. The Brazilian prison officer was scamming the budget of the prison's food. So I feel bad for the prisoners. That has to be rough. I mean, prison food can't be all that great to begin with, especially in Brazil, right? And now that they were skimming off the budget, I'm sure that food was garbage. Horrible time for those people, I bet. But he was trying to use Bitcoin as a way to, go about laundering the money. It threw up some red flags. So he was caught for the situation, but he was looking at trying to get out of there with quite a bit of money. I don't have it written here, but I mean, we're gonna see this kind of thing. Bitcoin's a great tool, and great tools are going to get used. So, I mean, the more that criminals start to understand the awesomeness of this tool we have called Bitcoin, they're going to start trying to utilize it in their criminal activities, especially since it does have some of the things that they're looking to be able to use. That's why the government and everyone else is always trying to throw that money laundering and all that other stuff, added terrorist activities, because you could use it for that. It's just that that amount of money is such a small amount for the rights that we'd be gaining by using cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin with the anonymity and all of that and the borderlessness and, the no trusted third parties. So if you guys like everything that's going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there because these numbers are slowly trickling upwards, and that is always a plus. I love that this community is continuously growing. You guys on Steemit, you're awesome. Keep please upvoting my posts. I will upvote your comments if you comment below my video. You guys on YouTube, please share and like my video. It's how other people on YouTube find this so they can get a hold of my free help desk service at eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. It's the best service I can give you guys. It's absolutely free. I love you guys. I love crypto, so why not shoot me an email, right? And hey, if you're a little shy, I got tools down there. Maybe one of those could help you out. And if you're just getting into all of this stuff, I got links to get you over to Coinbase. That's the best way if you're in the United States or the UK now to get cryptocurrency. Got links to Amazon to get you a hardware wallet. You got to pick one of those up if you plan on keeping any of this stuff. Don't leave it at the exchange. You can see what they're doing. They're running around buying their own Bitcoin with your money. And as always, remember to keep Bitcoin safe.